Hello, and welcome to another edition of Coffee Talk with Immigration Attorney Brian D. Lerner. In this particular set of videos, we are talking about the petty offense exception and how that applies to you. Theoretically, the reason that Congress enacted the petty offense exception was basically, there's a lot of meaning that if you commit various crimes, you can't be admitted to the U.S. Well, in the spirit of being fair, if somebody commits a relatively small crime, then, and if it falls under the petty offense exception, then they're not inadmissible. So then the question arises, what happens if you commit more than one crime? Is the petty offense exception applicable or available? And the answer first starts with if determining if it's a crime of moral turpitude or not, as to whether if you've committed more than one crime, if it is available. So let's say you commit two crimes. If both crimes involve moral turpitude, then you're not going to be able to get the petty offense exception on both crimes. You will be able to use the petty offense exception on the first crime of moral turpitude, but then the second one, you're going to need a waiver. Okay? Now let's say that you committed two crimes and one of them is not a crime of moral turpitude, but the other one is, whether it's the first or the second. Then in that particular case, the petty offense exception does apply even though you've committed more than one crime. So you have to analyze the crimes, determine whether or not they fall under, and then even if they are at least two crimes of moral turpitude, at least you can get the first one out of the way by showing it falls under the petty offense exception, and then you only have to do the waiver on the second. Okay, more on the coming videos.